jump. Climb out on the roof, just jump, motherfucker, you a lazy little shit. Why not jump and just fucking quit? It's your own fault, boy, you never did enough, and now you're gonna pay for the fucking shit you say. Victim blaming, mental shaming, always bitching cause I'm gaming. But this shit now I'm proclaiming, and I'm aiming for the house of lies that you built on the hill of the dagger that you staggered my ass with. Now you haggard, I'm so aggroed, call your fucking son a faggot. Why so ragged, you a maggot? See $1 and just grab it from the mouth of the starving reprobate. So much hate, bitch, I needed an escape from the rape of my sanity. Humanity is drained from my motherfucking corpse as I hit the fucking dirt. All the fucking hurt and the shit I can't recall dies with me. All the shame and the failure, I'm a terror. Fuck my mirror, time to fix this fucking error. Yeah, I'm the bearer of this shit, and I wear it on my wrist. Now it's time to cut it out and just grow the fuck up. In my mirror, it's a vision that I see of myself. Damn, I'm looking like my father, so why even bother? I'll die for my mother, so I'll never treat another the way that he fucked her. I'll break this damn cycle and jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. When there's evil in my heart and there's Satan in my veins, I'm insane. Best get stitches in my brain or a cane, cause I can't fucking stand on my own 2 feet. Defeat is my only fucking path. I'ma retreat, can't rest until my brain hits the concrete. Fuck you, I'm just tired of this deceit and these lies that you fucking spew, and the shit you put me through, and the shit you fucking do. But sometimes I just wonder if the shit you say is true. I'm just so damn rude and irresponsible to boot, and I'm the fucking reason mama's cutting her wrists up. And I just sleep too much, play too much, got some shit to say too much. Never clean my cage, I must. Such a fuss, boy don't cuss. I'ma fucking take your trust, give to God and make it rust. Time to bust, mustn't lust, gotta leave you in the dust. Live a life that's unjust, into hell you will be thrust. Satan is your just reward, you don't get a fucking sword. All of time you won't be bored, only flames, just rest assured. When my warnings you've ignored, you'll be punished by the Lord. Cast aside, you are abhorred, grace will never be restored. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker, just jump. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 jump.
Lady Hopium on the fucking track, yo.
Fuck yeah. Straight up beats. Bitch, I came to eviscerate, faded out the gate. I'm great, bitch, you know this shit is fake. Came here to take this motherfucking game, bend it over my knee, make the CEOs bleed and the people fucking plead, till all they wanna see is me. I'ma make the advertisers hair spin, looking for the medicine. I'ma be the blessing, down this dark road that we headed in. Haters only win if we let them win. Yeah. We a product of this turf that we set up in, but that don't excuse your hate, you just menacing. Turfs will kill us all if we let them in. I'll fucking date and just say you a feminist. Lock me in a cage, take away my fucking medicine. Treat me like a man or an elephant. Y'all go say my words are irrelevant. I'm just definite. Super bad bitch that was born with a dick. Really fucking gay and a little bit celibate. Don't like dudes, but this girl make me celebrate. Kiss her all night, fam, she's so delicate. Skin so soft, them lips make me salivate. Don't look away, bitch, your eyes we will captivate. All your homophobic lies, I will deactivate. Say that it's a sin, on your book I will defecate. Maybe on that rule about love you should meditate. Maybe ask yourself, why the fuck do you hesitate? to love thy neighbor, bitch. Hey yo, fuck the rich. Bitch, yo, what's the sitch? Say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate to turn the other cheek while you hating on the meek? Holier than thou while you praying on the weak. Play a persecution, it's supremacy you seek. Disown your own kids from the guise of critique. Sold your own morals up the motherfucking creek. Never stop to feel all the havoc that you wreak. Saying God is love while you calling all his children a freak. Bitch, who the fuck are you to speak? Tell me I'm too woke, motherfuckers wanna shake me. Say that shit you want, ain't nobody gon' break me. Do this in my sleep, ain't nobody gon' wake me. Never bow down, ain't nobody gon' make me. I'ma make corrupt politicians fucking hate me. Beat a red pill, make the people fucking take me. I'ma stand tall till the system fucking rapes me. Want me on my knees, gotta make me. Throw me to the ground, fucking tase me. Lock me in a room till I go crazy. Tell the damn devil he's gon' have to fucking face me. Tell him I see through him, making all them people hazy. Motherfuckers. Look how the fuck is lied. Told a love from a mother or a father who just sees as a demon. Bitch, don't even hear us screaming. Now my fucking mind is teeming. All the guilt and shame, all the hatred I became. Fuck this damn closet, I'ma never play a game. Light the fucking match and ignite the damn flame. Now my fucking pride I reclaim. Bet you fucking wish that I never even came out. Poggers. Say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate? Say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate? Gay, fuck gay. What the gay? Do you hesitate? Fuck gay. Fuck gay. What the fuck do you hesitate? Fuck do you hesitate? What the fuck do you say? Gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate? Say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay, say gay. Why the fuck do you hesitate?
Perfect timing. What up? Coughing in my own ear even. Jesus. I apologize to all y'all. I deserve that. You turn the mic on after you cough. Idiot. Come on. Like, that's like basic like podcaster, radio host, whatever, etiquette 101, yo. That's like the first thing they teach you in whatever this is, school, school for doing whatever the fuck I'm doing here. I think I clearly don't know what I'm doing, because I'm Jesus, What up, fam? Yeah, this is the start of the show. This is the start of the show when we when we warm up slowly. Yeah, maybe I'll just do some like void screaming, I suppose. Oh no, the music is playing. That's not helpful. I should be the only thing audible. Well, you know, it it is Ami's music, and since she's not here right now, she's like with us in spirit, okay? She's with us in spirit. In the form of her music, okay? How's everyone doing, y'all? What up, pedantic pedestrians? You're the only one here? Damn, doesn't look. You get to irritate me without anyone else interfering. Damn. Damn. Damn, yeah, looks like Bill Portley spoiled your plan there. What up? What up, Bill Portley? Hey. Hells yeah. Alright. The way I do these, if it's like, if it's seeming like the stream is not going out to people, I'll usually like wait like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and like we'll see if suddenly like people start showing up. If they don't, it's all right. We'll just restart the stream. So if the stream seems to end abruptly, just go to my channel page and look for a new one, cuz yeah, there'll be a new one there the minute. There we go. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that just yet. All right. We'll take it slow, fam. We'll take it fucking slow. I also haven't put out notifications in like Discord and shit. I should probably do that. I picked a busy night. Did I? I like looked and no one was streaming, but maybe maybe that was only earlier. What's on? Oh, I fucking god damn it. I forgot, yo. Yeah, tonight Lizard and fuck. Mango, the person I had on yesterday. They're in there. It's fine. I'm not trying to compete with no one else. In fact, you know what? We won't restart this stream. I'm just gonna keep streaming on this one, even if it doesn't go out to anyone, cause yeah, I imagine a lot of people are watching over there, which is cool. They should be. All right, they absolutely should be. All right, but hey, Mango Jones. Yeah, but hey, that's the dope thing is like if y'all are interested in what's going on another channel, you can watch what's on that channel. And if you feel like a different pace and you feel like you need some hopium this evening, well then you can come to this channel. God damn it, my fucking hair. I want to take off my hat actually, but my hair is kind of a mess. We need to rename Wednesday to Hopium Day? Maybe. Yeah, my hair's fucked up. Jesus. It's a hat night tonight. Yeah, I really didn't think about who else was streaming right now. I just kind of like, well, it's as the title says, okay? I was screaming into a void of my own empty consciousness. And, it was maddening. So I figured I could keep doing that, using nothing to aid my, my existential dread, but, weed, alcohol, and cigarettes. Or I could do whatever the fuck I do here. All right, look, I apologize that I don't plan my I don't I don't I don't plan my existential breakdowns, okay? I really don't. It's just kind of a thing that like happens. Cuz we all need a little hope in the middle of the week. Yeah, rename Wednesday to Hopium Day because we all need a little hope in the middle of the week. You know, that's actually I it's funny that you say that we need to do that because that's actually already the case. And I'm surprised you're just learning of this right now. In fact, Wednesday is Hopium Day, and this is the day I stream. And in fact, yeah, Mango and Lizard, all right, they're crouching in on my territory because this is my week, fam. All right, I don't know what y'all are talking about. This is Hopium Day. Everyone knows I stream literally every single Wednesday, and I don't ever not stream on Wednesday. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, fam. Wait, did I stream last Wednesday? Was that a Wednesday? Told me on a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday, god damn it. Don't fucking shit on me, fam. No, it was Tuesday. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. Alright? I apologize. What up, Ben Benif from Kentucky? I am Ken Kniff from Connecticut. God. Wait, let's like do like a no. Actually, maybe. Let's do that. No, that doesn't work. We need to do the exact opposite of it. All right, there we go. No. There we go. That's vaguely. I just have to stay at this angle all the time, and I don't know what to do with. Should I get like an undercut, like a side, or like like a buzz cut on the side? No. What am I doing? Yeah, we're doing it this way because that's where the fucking camera is. All right, look. Would it serve as an explanation if I just said I was lonely tonight and watching other people's streams doesn't really feel like the same thing for me, and I'm just kind of I just feel like chilling with somebody. What up? I'm like weird or whatever. Okay, wait, I didn't do the at everyone on the stream. I should do that. Stream link at everyone. Okay. At now I feel bad even promoting this stream. I'm not trying to steal people from Lizard's stream, all right? Not everyone has exactly the same audience all the time, okay? It's fine. It's fine. Look, trying to get better at carving my own niche, honestly. Not sure how it's working out exactly. I don't think I like my hair very much tonight. It's too, what am I doing? I should just like, yeah, okay, that's better. Hi guys, I actually like that. Do y'all like that? I like that, whatever. Hi. You ever like get like a nonsense word stuck in your head and you don't even know if it's a word, but you feel like you may have heard it from somewhere before, but you have no idea where? Do you ever have that? Did anyone ever? I have that. I won't say the word out loud, mostly because people are just gonna laugh at me, right? People are gonna laugh at me, but what the fuck's wrong with your weird brain? And I'm like, I know. Another reason is because I'm not even sure it's a word, alright? And I'd be embarrassed if, like, it's just some. It might just be the name of some random chatter from some other random person's stream. I don't know. It's just a word and it's stuck in my head and it doesn't go away. It hasn't gone away all day. And like I've just had certain things in my head that like won't go away today and my head is just like screaming and screaming at itself and I don't know why. I don't know. I just um Hi, I'm Emma. I have like an existential crisis a week. Some days I'm not even sure that I exist. Um, I do have intrusive thoughts. I have a lot of intrusive thoughts. They usually okay. They used to just be like self-harm based, which wasn't good either. But like now they're not that. Jesus, where are we? Who's talking? John Morgan, don't do that. All right? Don't do that. Um don't like armchair diagnose people from the chat, please. Um you caught COVID a while ago, severe headache, fever, and coughing for like 4 days, and ongoing. It's hell, but at least you didn't notice it was Valentine's Day yesterday. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Valentine's Day. I've really always mostly just kind of fucking hated it. Like, actually really hated it. Um, but like, I don't know. Last night I spent the night with Ami, and you know, we had a really good night. Um, yeah, I will admit I kind of I fucked up at one point and had like a ooh. It's not important. It ended really great. It wasn't exactly as I planned, but then it ended really nicely, and me and Ami just kind of like spent some time together and did some stuff we haven't done in a while, and like, and by that I mean like actually watch Adventure Time together. 'Cause Ami has been showing me Adventure Time, and like lately she's just not had the energy to watch stuff, and I'm just like, but I want to watch. I'm like a show binger. I love to binge shit. I actually don't think I'm ever not binging shit. Um, but like Ami's not like that, and like that's a thing to get used to. When like you, um, I mean I've had other partners that weren't as into watching shit, and you know I mostly just would just watch shit on my own or with someone else, which I don't mind doing. But we there's shit that it's like, nah fam, I need to watch this with you. Like I've made a commitment. Y'all know when you like you start watching something with someone, right? And like you're going through that journey with someone together, right? You're like going through a journey with people. Um uh, how do I, god damn it, this thing is on Facebook. I want to be careful of like, I mean I don't care if people like friend me on Facebook or whatever, but I don't necessarily want it to show my friend list. Why didn't I just do that? Okay. Jesus. Alright, guys. Y'all want to see some cringe? Y'all want to see some... Here, this is an impromptu Emma versus Jay segment. So I found this. I found this thing on my profile. It's that, you know that shit on Facebook where it like shows you, it's like Facebook memories. Here's a post from like however many years ago today. I hate that feature. I actually really hate Facebook like drudging up my memories, stuff that I don't even keep because like I like or want to see ever again, but mostly for posterity and partly because if I don't leave certain things where they are, my memory is garbage. I just forget shit. I forget shit from like anything more than like 3 or 4 years ago. That's just my brain. I'm not good at remembering shit. So having Facebook has actually been kind of helpful because I can like go back and like look at different like things that I said in the past or people I talked to in the past or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember that phase of my life. I remember that relationship with that person. I remember that friendship or whatever. Because I don't know, for some people, maybe it's just me. I feel like the years of my life are like books that like I have to go back and read them, you know, if I want to remember the adventures I had previously, because I'm on the current adventure, right? So I'm like I'm not focused on like what I was doing like years ago. I don't remember it. It's not what's relevant to me right now. Why does Facebook still exist? To put it in very simple terms, Zeta Null, because people keep using it. I don't think I can give you any better answer than that. All right, because people keep using it. Clearly, it's of some use to someone. I like Facebook because I feel like it's slightly easier for me to curate what I actually see rather than on like Twitter, and I just like Facebook's interface slightly better than Twitter's, and so I am more likely to scroll through Facebook and like join groups on Facebook so that I can see memes and stuff posted, and then I tend to repost a lot of memes on my own page on Facebook. And one of the things I've been meaning to like actually start doing properly is like reposting anything that I've posted on my Facebook that's worthwhile to like my Mastodon as well as like maybe some other places. But yeah, I actually use Facebook quite regularly. If anyone's been like wondering if I'm active anywhere and wants to follow me somewhere where I'm actively posting and talking about shit. But yeah, like, okay, so I'm gonna show y'all a bit of cringe, okay? I'm gonna show y'all a bit of fucking cringe from 9 years ago, yesterday, okay? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the cringe? Guys, like, I need you to be ready for the cringe. Okay. There we go. Now I've got what I want to show you guys. All right. Let's fuck you, John Morgan. All right. Let's take a look, fam. So this is a Valentine's Day post from me 9 years ago today. All right? 9 years ago today, and it reads, "Happy Emo Day." And to everyone in my God, already cringe. Happy Emo Day, you know? As if like, yeah, everyone's just sitting there on Valentine's Day, just yeah, you know, just like, oh my God, Jesus. everyone's crying. I mean, a lot of people are, was my point. Like, a lot of people are miserable on Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys about that. That's absolutely the case. All right. Um, but it gets worse. All right. Happy emo day, and to everyone in the world, I hate you all. God. First of all, and to everyone in the world, I hate you all. First, like, Jesus, what a reductive sentence, okay? It's either to everyone in the world, I hate you, or I hate you all. This part wouldn't have even been necessary. I don't know. It's just, it seems like a weird slip in grammar that I would have noticed back then, but I didn't. Um, and it gets worse. It reads, it has a smiley face, of course, smiley face after the I hate everyone. And then as if it wasn't cringy enough, foamy be with you. Foamy be with you. Do you know what, do y'all know what I was referencing? Jesus. Yeah, Foamy the Squirrel. Back in the day, yo. Foamy the Squirrel. Y'all remembers Foamy the Squirrel? Does anyone remember Foamy the Squirrel? Who members? Who members this, fam? Who members this? He's still making videos to this day. I can't really, whatever. We're gonna keep it the way it is. Because this isn't the important thing that I'm trying to show y'all. So I guess I'll just read my own commentary on it. Jesus, I was an edgy little shit. Emo day, lol. Totally not a cry for help or anything. And the Foamy the Squirrel reference for, like, literally no reason. God, I was weird. I'll say I'm glad I'm not so desperately edgy anymore. I absolutely. And not so desperately single for that matter. 'Cause yeah, I was that too. Which is part of why I was being so performatively edgy. Look, it's cringe, okay? It's cringe. I'm not denying it's cringe. It's cringe, fam. But like, yeah, then I'm like, but yeah, I'm also glad I don't run around shouting obscure references at people who, don't get what the hell I'm talking about. And then I picked a random reference. Yeah, good thing I'm not wearing that stupid magic crown anymore that makes me go crazy and forget things. No wonder I couldn't get any princess action back then, yo. Which is true, yo. None of the princesses wanted to vibe with me. Now they do. You know, the lesbian ones, of course. Which is a pretty pogger. Pretty poggers. I was weird. Well, I'm still weird. I never fucking claimed to not be weird. I'm a weird bitch, all right? Absolutely I am. And proud of it. But Jesus, I was like, it's more that I was like desperate back then and just like desperate for attention and just like, is it really that cringe though? Emo day sounds cool. Emo day was a euphemism for me, doing no things to myself and, thinking vigorously about, unaliving, okay? No, it wasn't cool, okay? It was actually really not cool. I mean, I was pretty emo in general, and, like, I used to be one of those kids like, yeah, emos, yo. It's like, you can't be an emo without cutting yourself, because that's, like, how you be a true emo. Oh, these other posers, where's your scars, yo? God, oh, God, God. It was such a, look, I feel bad for little high school me, okay? I was desperate for anyone to fucking notice how much fucking pain I was in. And like, oh God, yeah. I didn't know how to ask for attention or for people to like, you know, listen to me. I didn't know how to fucking do that. I really did not know how to do that. Um, it was hard. All right, it was fucking hard. Oh, that's never mind. I was almost worried that I doxed someone or something, and then I realized, oh, that's a fucking some bot fucking messaged me or started liking some of my posts. But yeah, I mean, y'all can follow me on Facebook if you want. Um, it's currently Emily Mercy J, but then I can't change it for a while still. Um, but when I can change it on Facebook, I'm gonna change it. Like, I'm gonna change it, and then I'm gonna change it legally. My childhood was harder. Let's have a little oppression Olympics thing going. Oh yes, let's pit our fucking miseries against each other rather than just like commiserating and venting to our fellow humans and you know on some level like I don't know, like let's like yeah, let's just be like I don't know, cold unfeel no, let's be not cold and unfeeling. Let's just like look, we don't even need to cuz I'm just the biggest victim ever, all right? Like god, like no one else, in fact, no one else in the entire world is a victim on any level compared to me. All right? It is Yeah, fuck that victim bullshit, alright? Fuck the victim. Like, look, there's a difference between talking about your experiences and, like, because, look, this is a thing we need to normalize, like, venting shit. Just like you're having a bad day, just like finding someone to vent to. Sometimes I just want to come on here and vent, alright? This is my platform. I have a right to use it how I choose, alright? And so if I want to vent here, I can fucking vent here. And I like to let people vent in the chat if they need to, you know, so we can like, you know, come together as fellow humans and like, you know, again, we can have like a cathartic release. We can all just kind of bitch together about how, you know, certain things are bullshit, you know. We can all just like kind of stand in solidarity as human beings who all kind of have it hard, you know, and just kind of like have, I don't know, like empathy and understanding for each other and you know, try to realize that even if like someone else's struggles to us look like minuscule and look like, you know, not a thing worth worrying about at all, that to them it actually, you know, could possibly, very possibly, like actually be something that torments them from day to day, because I don't think a single goddamn person on this planet is free from some sort of internal existential misery. I think we all are in some kind of pain, okay? And yeah, some of us are in more pain than others, and some of us inflict more pain than others, okay? Both those things are true. But like at the end of the day, we all go through pain. And our own experiences to us always look, you know, like really bad. And they affect us differently, especially things from our childhood. Like, Jesus, things from like our development years, like those do shape who we are for the rest of our life, okay? Some of us some of oh, like why are people so obsessed with shit that happened to them in high school? I don't know, maybe it's because maybe it's because it affected them really deeply, you know. And my god, I'm not even all right. You know what, John Morgan? I forgot what you're doing. All right. Yeah, nah. We just need to compete. Yeah. You know, having empathy and understanding for each other is lame. All right. I'm the bigger victim, obviously. Okay. And yeah, victim oppression. Olympics. For the win. All right. In fact, let's have like a victim off right now. Who wants to have imagine a fucking like world where like we just have like victim offs where people like have to show like God, I could even imagine like in our sick fucked up like reality TV culture, like I mean that kind of is what a lot of reality TV already is, but imagine just like the mask coming off and it just being like explicit, just like yup. Sometimes you wish you could unsay the stupid things you've said. Yeah, I think we all have. I think we all have things like that. Things that we really, really wish we could unsay, undo. Things that we wish, you know, we could like. Oh, like we could like get a fresh start on. I know what it's like to say or do something really fucking stupid and be like, oh my fucking God, my life is over. The truth is, it never really is. People can say what they want to you. People can laugh at you. People can, like, ridicule you even. Like, they can't, Jesus. What was my point? I don't know. Yeah, wishing you could, like, unsay the stupid things. Like, we've all embarrassed ourselves. This is the thing to understand. We've all been at a place at some point in our lives where we didn't understand jack shit. Where we tried our best, and, like, we were, like, we tried our best, but our best just wasn't good enough because we didn't have the tools or skills needed to interact with certain people, handle certain situations, whatever. We've all been through that. And anyone who claims they haven't been through that is a liar. And that's why it's actually really disgusting to me, people who go around laughing and ridiculing those less experienced than them. Because those people don't need to be laughed at. Those people need more experience. Those people need to learn shit. A lot of them have never had anyone teach them certain things. And that's a fact. And so, like, I know because I've been there and I'm still there in a lot of ways. Jesus, my girlfriend still, like, teaches me shit on a regular basis. And I'm like, holy fuck, I did not know that. I feel really dumb sometimes because, like, I wasn't educated. Some people had, like, a school education, but they didn't have, like, social education, you know? They just never learned. Some people, like, you know, they had things that, like, kept them from, like, learning to develop socially. I think a lot of people can relate to that, actually. Being kind of weird in high school, not really knowing who to talk to or what to do, feeling like you're just really uncool and like no one wants to be friends with you, and it's lonely and it's depressing and it's a fucking living hell. I personally don't think that schools do enough to promote good socialization between kids. In fact, a lot of schools actually do the opposite of that and reinforce things that only like kind of sow more division in the school and cause people to like other themselves and look at each other as different. Like shit like the honor roll. Shit like making people's grades public in any way, or making people's like ranking students, like that inherently puts students at odds with each other. And that inherently makes kids want to ostracize and you know, hate on like the kids that the kids that like, you know, do the worst in school. You made the honor roll every year. Well, that's wonderful. But for a lot of people, that was a thing that like they looked at and it was like, wow, another thing I can never achieve. Um and then like their teachers and their students looking down at them cuz like I'm tired of like teachers shitting on, like look, there are obviously some students that just don't want to learn. But like I've seen a lot of teachers give up on students way too fucking easily, way too quickly. Um, when what a student needs is more attention from a teacher, not less. Um, but a lot of teachers, they don't want to waste time with the students that aren't going to get good grades or aren't going to, you know, that they think aren't going to go anywhere in life. Yeah, I think it's really damaging to kids. And then there's shit like well, when you consider that like kids have to pay for their own lunches or their parents have to pay for their own lunches and shit, and some kids don't have lunch, some kids have nothing, and that makes them not want to sit in the cafeteria with other kids. That makes them not want to socialize. That makes them feel inherently ostracized from their fellow students if if they don't have any food to bring with them and they can't afford school lunches. There's a lot of little things that like there's a lot of little things that like contribute to like really messed up social conditions in school, and like unfortunately these things don't go away when school ends. But like honestly, viewing school as if it's like, oh, it's a thing with winners and losers, that is just inherently antithetical to what should be the very cause of such an institution. Any institution that claims to devote itself to learning and education and you know, informing the minds of uh, 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 the next generation, Jesus, winners and losers, get the fuck out of here. We should have a school system that like goes out of its way to make sure that every single student leaves with some sort of path, something, somewhere to go in life. Instead of just like, I was one of the many kids that was just like kind of brushed aside. School kind of just didn't want to deal with me. I was more trouble than I was worth. So they kind of just like pushed me through, were extremely lenient, and just kind of let me graduate. I'll be honest, I don't know if I deserve my high school diploma or not, except for the fact that everyone deserves a high school diploma, and if you don't have one, it's more the fault of the system than you as a fucking person. More often than not, anyway. Unless you really don't want it. And if you don't want it at that age, I like, maybe there's some reasons as to why. And maybe those need to be addressed too. No, like, normal, healthy, well-adjusted kid doesn't want to succeed, be good at stuff, have a good life. If they're having struggles, maybe there's a fucking problem. Maybe they need a little more help, not less. Why don't the kids with bad grades just try harder? I don't know. Maybe there's something that's like actually making them incapable of doing so. We know a lot of kids have like learning disabilities that these schools like barely know how to handle, except basically giving you a little extra time to take tests or whatever. That's pretty much it. Or like I get like depending like see I was probably bad enough that I needed like a person like assigned to me. But like I never got that. Which was kind of weird. I saw other people that got that though, and like they didn't. I don't know how much it helped them either. They called it an individual education plan, which is hilariously ironic, because if that's actually what they were offering, all those kids would have been like doing much better. All right. Education should be tailor-made. Education should be tailored to each student, or at least to each type of learning. Okay? We like it's ridiculous that our education system doesn't realize at this point there are different ways of learning things. Not everyone learns the same. Instead of having one big class to put most of the people in, there need to be different types of classes for different people with different learning styles. So that everyone and you know, there should be like kids should be like tested as to what type of learning style they're most like they most align with, and then put into those programs that fit into their style of learning. And not as a way to further ostracize students from each other. Like, in my world, like, such an education system would encourage people from different, like, classes and whatever to interact, socialize. In fact, the optimal education program would have like just a shit ton of social events for the students. A shit ton of like after school programs and places to just, you know, sit and hang out with other students and like get to know each other. And like they would also have like time during the school day that's not dedicated to classes, time when people can just socialize or catch up on their homework or whatever the fuck they want to do. All of these things are necessary to overhauling the school system, I believe. The school you went to had like 12,000 students. So everything was just book work. Damn. Damn, my school that I went to had the opposite number of students. Well, in that it was way closer to 0, and it was also just book work. As in, here's a book, kid, learn. Why aren't you learning yet? Must be lazy. Why aren't the kids like being their own teachers, yo? Why they have the materials to like learn these things. Any adult could just learn these things and teach them to themselves. Why can't a child? My God. Yeah, I grew up like constantly not only not being educated, but being gaslit that it was my fault. And my parents would be like, oh, well, the kids just don't want to do their schoolwork. They know they're supposed to be doing their schoolwork, but they just won't do it. Like, yes, I know, such a victim. Yeah, why didn't I just try harder, yo? I should have tried harder. I should have, like, you know, the shit in the book that, like, made no sense to me. and like I would try to read and it just looked like gibberish. What I should have done is like deciphered it using I don't know, some kind of like ancient rune magic from like some demon realm or some shit. I don't fucking know. Should have tried harder. I should have gone on the internet, which I wasn't allowed to use at the time, and just taught myself everything. You actually discussed all of this on your last stream when you discussed that one girl who killed herself due to bullying. Damn. Yeah, I didn't hear about that, but I don't need to know that it happens way too often. Like, way too often. I know because I was almost one of those kids, and a lot of kids I knew were almost one of those kids. And almost every time that I didn't do it, and this is why having people in our lives is so important. One of the biggest reasons that I usually didn't do it was because someone was there to, like, I don't know, make me feel like I mattered, like I was a human being for half a second. Just listen to me. They listened to me. And I was like, oh, damn, someone listening to me. I don't have to feel like all these thoughts, all this negativity, all this distress, depression, and like fear. It doesn't have to just fester in my own head until it explodes. That's why listening to people is so fucking important. But there's a lot of shit that we need to do to overhaul this broken system. Why didn't you just try harder not to be bullied? Yeah. What you should have done, should have hit the bully back. You know? Then you get arrested, suspended, you know? Drop out of school. Start dealing drugs. Yeah. That's literally what most conservative parents will say. Ah, well, you gotta fight back. You gotta toughen up. You gotta stand up to the bully. In other words, you gotta fight the bully. Which can actually get you in a lot of trouble. Ruin your life. A lot of kids in my school got arrested just for fighting. I will say, as much as I hated high school, and as useless as I know school has been to a lot of people, there's not a day that goes by that I don't wish I got an elementary school education. And, like, I can't stress that enough to people. Going to school is better than not going to school. But, like, goddamn, is the school system broken. Where's all the private lefty schools, yo? That we you know, honestly, unironically, Jesus, I should just unironically, yeah, we should have like lefty organizations that like fund schools with like, what am I saying? I'd never organize something that big, not even close. Bring you on to talk about it? Uh, Maybe. I actually plan to talk about specific thingies. Add more Facebook shit. I don't know. Hmm. Here, I'll read your comments. Um, Teachers can't be bad at their job. The laws of the universe don't allow for teachers to perform poorly at their job. Um, hmm. All this talk of schools bringing back memories and making me realize I only wish I were younger because I wasn't worried about being old and people were basically forced to tolerate my presence. Yeah, I can relate to that 100%, honestly. Like, the older you get, the more people are just like, "Oh, you're still here." You know, you need like when you're a teenager, or when you're a kid or a teenager, there's like a place for you. You got your school. That's where you're supposed to be. You can talk to people there. You've got like parents that are supposedly supposed to take care of you and shit. But then you get older and you don't seem to know much more, and yet you've moved you you don't seem to know much more, but you are expected to, and it's fucked up, especially in like a system that has such a poor education system, and then expecting kids to be able to do shit at a certain age, and if they're not, then they're just losers and they're worthless. Like, oh, once the minute you're 18, you need to be able to have a job, move out of the house, go get your own place. Except more people are realizing in this economy that's really not realistic. Like, Jesus. Oh, there are private lefty schools? Hmm. You moved out when you were 18? Well, I moved out when I was 16, into my grandmother's. And if my grandmother didn't take me in, I would have been on the street. And a lot of times over the last few years, if my grandmother wasn't here, I would have been on the streets. Like, I'm not really suited to most workplace environments, unfortunately. And due to my disabilities and shit, it's hard to. So I just kind of I can't do it. I don't have the gene. I don't have whatever it is that makes someone able to tolerate a 9 to 5 without becoming extreme. I don't like to talk about some of my worst types of breakdowns and mental health shit, so I don't tend to talk about the worst of what I experience when I am forced to have a job. That on some level, Jesus, I don't even know how I would show up to a job every day, or even most days. I don't know. I have, y'all see, I have trouble showing up here once or twice a week to fucking. This is in my own fucking house. I have trouble showing up to a fucking live stream. Anyway, let's see. People only do bad things to others if the other person they're harming does something to provoke them. The bully can't shoot first because someone else has to shoot first. No, that's bullshit. Well, if you mean like someone else bullies the bully first and then the bully starts bullying another kid. No. I think you're being sarcastic anyway. Yeah, what? Bullies don't just attack people for no reason. Bullies don't just target people they view as weaker than them and try to ruin their lives for the lulz. It's called caffeine pills and Adderall. That's how you get through 9 to 5. I wish. Honestly, probably do need ADHD meds or something because I can't focus on jack shit. Which is why I don't really do planned segments for my streams anymore. I just kind of talk about whatever is on my mind or whatever I see in the chat that gets my attention. Because my attention is not my attention's not great lately. What you were hinting at was the fallacy of a single cause, which is used to defend bullies. What did the victim do to bring it on themselves? Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. It's that victim blaming mentality where it's like yeah, oh, she was raped. Oh, what was she wearing? It's like, shouldn't justify it, no matter what the question. You know? Damn, this dude got his ass beat. Oh, yeah, well, what was he doing to deserve it? It's like, there's not always a fucking reason. It's not always rational. Violence, believe it or not, is not always rational. In fact, it's usually not rational. What did I do to get bad grades? I don't know. I must have, maybe it was because I just didn't pray enough as a kid. That's honestly, that's the thing my dad would gaslight me about all the time. Oh, can't study on your schoolwork? Oh, well, maybe you're not praying hard enough. Oh, too depressed to go to class? Oh, maybe you're not praying hard enough. Oh, having suicidal episodes? Well, you should be ashamed of yourself for not being a pious, holy man of God who never leaves anywhere without a fucking Bible in his hand. God. Nonsense, fam. There's nothing wrong with a little prayer, sure, but I agree, but treating someone like it's their fault because they're not that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit, alright? Just because you can delude yourself with prayer and fucking Jesus doesn't mean other people can. Have you tried a daily prayer session? Yeah, they always say that. It's like, oh yeah, have you tried doing it? Because maybe if you gave it a try, maybe you'd like. It's like, the insulting thing is that they think I haven't tried. They think I haven't tried for years and years and years and years and years and years and years of my life. But then they want to tell me, oh, well, you just must not have been sincere enough. Which is also really presumptuous, really gross thing to assume of someone. sickening even. Like goddamn. There we go. Like who are you? Who are you to tell someone else?
We wish you would go and wank off. We wish you would go
Who
and
isn't
wank off.
sincere?
The fucking humbug. Hashtag drunk confessions.
What's playing now? God damn it, I'm stupid. No, fuck you. Stupid Vine collection though. Jesus, sorry guys. My Vine cringe. We already watched that. We already fucking watched that. Jesus. You've literally heard Jesus speak to you. He told you you're special and that society is dead to me. Damn. Yeah, yo. Jesus told me I'm the only one who knows what's up and I'm special. Everyone else in society is wrong, stupid, backwards, and sinful. I'm the only one with any goddamn decency or sense on the entire fucking planet. Thus saith the Lord. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm like so sure. Oh no. Mr. Booze, Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z-E. God. It's also why I'm an alcoholic. I don't read my Bible enough, guys. I'm just not sincere enough when I get on my hands and knees, break down in tears, and call out to the almighty creator to fucking hear my voice, fucking show me the slightest sign, make me realize that I'm not alone in any way possible. Give me any reason to not give up. But the reasons to not give up don't come from God. They come from within myself. They come from an innate instinct. An innate instinct to like God. Innate instinct to be wrong about stuff and not know what you're saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. What happened now? What do you mean what happened? Nothing happened. What up, Prosy Rosie? I just I just don't lie about the fact that I drink a little too much, and I'm being a little hyperbolic when I say no, I'm just talking about bullshit Christian nonsense of like, and victim blaming shit. Yeah, victim blaming shit. That's what I'm talking about. The like, oh, you're depressed, you're going through this or that, must be your own fault. Must be because you're not religious enough. Must be because you just don't want to be happy enough. I'm neglecting the chat. Emma is not reading all my messages. I know. I'm really sorry, John Morgan. I'm really sorry about that. All right. You wish Jesus would beat the COVID out of lungs right now? Yeah, yo. Oh, you have COVID. I'm sorry you have COVID. I'd worship any god that cures me of COVID right now. I don't care if it's Yahweh, Goddess, or the freaking devil. Just please end my suffering and I'll get on my knees. Damn. I'll let my goddess know. Maybe she'll see what's up, but you know. I don't know. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I'll say a prayer to you. That's the thing. I do actually say prayers now. I do. I pray now. It still doesn't solve any of my problems at all. It just kind of makes me feel a little less alone sometimes. You don't know if you ever had COVID? I'm pretty sure I have not. I quarantined my ass. That's why I fucking quarantined my ass. Down in New Mexico. Within censored myself. God, I should not be throwing shade at people. What's up, fam? I love y'alls. I'm here. It's homophobic to ignore chat because we're bottoms, but I'm a bottom. I'm like the biggest bottom. Pray to Arkvoodle. I don't know what that is, but sure. Don't pray. Praying is for crazies. Now that is like close-minded. I've not seen The Last of Us. I have never cared for The Last of Us. Not when it was a game, and not now that it's a show. I hear I might like it. I will probably check it out at some point, but it's like it definitely wasn't relevant enough for me to like watch it like when everyone else was talking about it. And I guess they still are. I don't know. It's probably a bandwagon that I'm not gonna jump on until most people are already off it. And that's not even an on purpose thing, that just tends to be how my brain works. I'm also trying to read multiple people's comments, yo. Trying to read everyone in the chat and talk to everyone. How do you know if it doesn't work for you if you haven't committed to it every night for about 6 months? Yeah. Jesus. Jesus told you you're the third great the third great prophet of the third great testament of the Lord. John Morganism. Damn. Oh my god, like, why not? Do it. Do it. Anyone could literally just say they're a prophet. It's fucking hilarious. This is why, like, I don't do any of the post-Jesus shit from Christianity. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what the Apostle Paul had to say. He didn't meet Jesus. He wasn't one of Jesus's fucking disciples. He never heard Jesus fucking preach. I don't give a damn. Fuck you, Paul. The Apostle Paul is cowardly and small. Yeah. Sorry, fam. I only care about them red letters, yo. That's what I care about. I feel like that is I feel like that's what Christianity is, isn't it? You know? Following the teachings of Christ. Why do we follow like different people who are alive after Jesus died? We follow that, mostly Paul. We follow their like interpretations of shit Jesus said. If you were raised Christian. I was raised with all of that shit. Red letter media? I don't know what that is, but probably not. You were kind of in denial because it was only a sore throat and a mild cough at first, but then it got worse, and then you did a COVID antigen test and it came back positive? Damn, I'm really sorry about that. I hope you feel better, fam. Have a lot of chicken soup. Chicken soup. Alright? Or whatever soup you like. Soup is important when you're sick. Are you saying the history behind Jesus and the Bible is very tenuous? I mean, at best, right? Jesus. Yeah, people can have COVID with no symptoms. Yeah, I might have had COVID. Maybe I don't get symptoms. I don't know. The problem is there are some of the symptoms of COVID are things that I experience regularly on and off and have throughout most of my life. So I don't notice it any worse than shit that just flares up from time to time. Yeah, it isn't Sunday. Why so much religion talk? Feel free to change the topic, Prosy Rosie. Anyone is free to do that. I am just kind of bored tonight, and I'm kind of bored tonight and doing whatever. I do have some more stuff we could look at. Whew. I started talking about prayer. I don't know. Look. I'm sorry, I've been like reliving a lot of shit with my dad recently because I saw him. And he's been trying to contact me before that, and it's just kind of like, kind of easy to trigger right now when it comes to like shit that my dad did to me. Ariana did say God is a woman. Very true. God is a woman. Was it Ariana Grande? I'll listen to more of her. I like her. God is absolutely a woman. Okay? But like, she doesn't work the way people think she does. She's not actually in control of everything. She just sets some things in motion. And, you know, she tries to give us guidance when she can, but she doesn't solve our problems for us. She doesn't really do miracles or anything. Well, except for, you know, she is responsible for the existence of several very, very beautiful women. But that's to be expected, you know. Goddess is our goddess is an artist, of course. Yeah, she's not all powerful, and she doesn't claim to be. She has just enough power. In fact, Goddess has given me wisdom and told me that, Goddess has given me wisdom and told me that, in fact, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'm fucking, she doesn't really do miracles or anything. Well, except for, you know, she is responsible for the existence of several. God damn it! What was I saying? It's like I'm drunk or something. I know. Goddess is an artist, of course. Yeah, she's not all powerful, and she doesn't claim to be. She has just enough power. In fact, Goddess has given me wisdom and told me that Goddess has given me wisdom. Actually, wait, there's no hint of what I was going to say. I have no idea what I was going to say, even. It's almost like Goddess gave me wisdom and then it like faded because my mind was not powerful enough to contain such wisdom. All right. I need to work on it. I need to pray more. I need to get down on my knees and pray. I need to pray a lot harder, you know. Um um pray to Goddess. But unlike some other religions, you know, Goddess, there's many ways to pray to her. And in fact, eating a woman's pussy is absolutely a way to pray to our mother goddess. Yeah. Every single pussy you eat, that is that is like a it honors the mother, the goddess mother, you know. It and it blesses you. You will receive her blessing if you do this. Um yeah. I'm sorry, gay men. I would love I wish I knew a version of this blessing that was like applicable to you, but I don't. I'm sure there is a very gay masculine god out there that has their own version of this blessing, but my goddess you know uh is indeed a lesbian because that's just based. It just makes sense, all right? In fact, my goddess invented lesbianism. She's the one who invented it, all right? She 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 was basically, they say Lilith was Adam's first wife and Adam was Lilith's second, but that's actually not true. Uh uh the mother goddess of all lesbians was in fact the second wife that was created for Adam, and the first wife wouldn't submit. The second wife uh, also wouldn't submit, and actually was like, I would much rather submit to Lilith. And so her and Lilith went off, and stuff happened, yo. Um, but yeah. See, all the stories are true, but only somewhat, okay? That's a version of the story. There's many versions of many stories, okay? But like, yeah. Lilith and Goddess. Yeah, and then one day she came back to Earth and blessed us with the eternal gift of becoming Scissor Sisters. Changed our planet forever. Okay? Satan is very much a pansexual tattoo covered verse top androgynous guy demon. Well, obviously. Look, demon is like this is the thing, all right? Demon is actually like a derogatory term for angels who just like are a little bit different. They're basically angels. Like this like bullshit of like, oh, demons are inherently evil. No, they're literally a pejorative term given to angels who who weren't down with Yahweh's control over everything. They were like, nah, yo, we all have this power, this ability, these you know, we're all equal beings. Who put you on top, yo? I mean, he calls himself God, but like he literally did just kind of put himself on top of the other angels. It was like, yeah, I'm the most powerful, and then they realized like, no, he's actually not the most powerful. There's these other ones, all right. And this is the thing: the God that created this universe Like, his powers were borrowed from other gods, all right? Wants to pretend to be like the supreme being, the supreme god of everything. There is no such a thing, all right? Gods have to work together to create a universe as vast as ours. Obviously, you need at least 4. And any being is capable of being a god. Like, you just have to evolve to a certain level, become certain, powerful enough or whatever. You can be a god, all right? It's not that hard. I hate it when God is just called God. Like, bruh, do you think do you think you're too good to have a name? I know. It's lame. Like, my goddess is obviously named Sappho. I didn't just pick that randomly. That's one of her many names. I mean, look, most gods have multiple names, but yeah, God should at least pick one. All right? Jesus. Yeah, Yahweh. I don't call him Jesus because Jesus was actually, well, Jesus was a prophet. He preached a lot of good shit, okay? Most of the gods out there kind of like promoted what Jesus was into, was saying, all right? It was just a little weird that he like linked his allegiance to one above the rest. Kind of weird. Although that actually might not be true, cuz like, history, it's weird, not easy to have like perfect accounts of shit like Jesus, but demon, another slur on my reclamatory list. I know, right? The lady Hopium, were you Christian before? Yes, I was. I was raised Christian. I was raised in a mix of like Pentecostal, Baptist, and like just different types of fundamental Christianity. And my dad basically ran our family like a cult. And treated religion like a cult. And it was very unpleasant. Honestly, I don't know what I believe these days, except that the universe is infinite and that I don't know fucking anything. So, what's wrong with making stuff up, What's wrong with coming up with something to believe? It's just as meaningful as anything else, all right? My brain already tells itself stories constantly just to you know. But yeah, we tend to call him Yahweh. He or Jehovah, Oh no, I said Jehovah, stone me to death. Religion is just cult plus time. Yeah, that's kind of true. So you and Demon Mama share a background? Kind of. I wasn't in like a cult. My dad was in a cult before I was born. And then basically, okay, the best I can describe it, my dad was in a cult for a time and then eventually left the cult and raised us in like slightly more normal churches, except my dad still maintained a lot of the aspects and practices of that more cult-like church. And so yeah, my dad super hard imposed religion on us, controlled every single aspect of our life. And like we were homeschooled, so we weren't allowed to leave the house. So we were like, forced to be under the watch of our parents 24/7, and we were forced to, like, you know, pray regularly, read the Bible and shit, and if we didn't do certain things, we would get punished. I remember being punished by, like, being forced to write the same Bible verse over and over or some shit. And, like, the only socialization we had was churches, and some of the churches were worse than others. Some of them were better than others. But, like, our dad kind of kept, like, a controlling grip on me, my sisters, and my mom throughout most of it. So you got out of one cult in order to go to the next one? Kind of. My dad got out of like, okay, when I say, like, the church my dad was in before we were born, my Christian family members that are very Christian and pretty right-wing call it a cult. Even like, you know, my minister uncle is like, no, that was a cult. Like a cult. But yeah, I do relate to a lot of the things that Demon Mama has said about her upbringing, and well, I haven't gone through the same experiences. I've definitely gone through a lot of fucked up religious shit, a lot of control. I've suffered a lot of religious trauma, a lot of religious abuse, and I view it as very cult-like. Most of my family looks at my dad and is like, oh yeah, he's kind of a cult leader. Like, my dad will literally, like, have, like, women in the church that he's just, like, he'll be seeing, like, a bunch of them, and they'll, like, you know, he tries to get them on his way of thinking, tells them he's a wonderful person and his wife is so horrible and treats him so bad, and that's why he, and then he just gets women, like, totally devoted to him. And some of them have had mental breakdowns and have came after me, which is kind of scary. And it's fucked, because, like, as horrible as my dad is, like, I know he's a horrible person. I think everyone can fucking be better. I want him to be better. I wish I could talk to him and have any hope that it would, like, improve anything. And when I saw him the other day, it was just, like, really caught me off guard. And, like, I'm just, like, part of my humanity kicks in, and I'm like, you know, I can help this person be a better person. And then my more realistic, pessimist nature kicks in, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Like, this dude's not gonna... I don't know. I just know he's done a lot of damage to a lot of people. And so what if your dad is actually an ostrich egg? An ostrich egg. And I can help him crack. I don't know what my dad is. I don't think my dad is the most hetero person in the world. I think in a perfect world, he'd probably still be, like, a man and mostly straight, but he'd probably be bi and, like, a little more queer presenting. But, like, he seems to be so fucking insecure about, like, his manhood, which tends to be the problem with most toxic men. Would he subscribe to your OnlyFans? Probably not. People should subscribe to mine though, cause tell them it's okay to be Greek. It's okay. It's okay to be Greek, fam. I'm not mad at you. Link? I don't link it here. You can find it linked in on my Twitter, which is linked here. I have a wait. Yeah, if you go to the Twitter link in my description, my Twitter has an all my links. If you click on allmylinks.com/ladyhope, I guess I can post my all my links. Because it has all my links, alright? Yeah, some of them are 18 plus, but, well, one of them is. Yeah, allmylinks.com/ladyhopium, yo. Y'all can find all my social media shit linked there. All of it. All of it, including probably some out-of-date shit, but whatever. Yeah, Jesus. It's weird. You're like, oh, would he subscribe to my OnlyFans? For a second, I thought you were asking if he would subscribe to my OnlyFans, and that's weird because like I've thought, like every once in a while, it like enters my head like, what would my dad think if like, what would my dad think if like he just saw like his supposed son is a girl now and does a little bit of sex work on the side? I would be his worst nightmare. Okay? If my dad knew more about me, he would like unironically be horrified. Even though I think I'm a decent person, I'd go out of my way to try to be a decent person. Wait, he doesn't know you're trans? He does know I'm trans. He saw me for the first time since me being out a few days ago. And it was kind of annoying. The first thing he said to me was like trying to just like reminisce about the past, and he brought up two things that literally only two things that he had to reminisce about. One being when I was really young, and one being like 6 or 7 years ago, well after I moved out. So it's just like it's just kind of it was, and like the thing that he mentioned, it was like, hey, yeah, remember me being your wingman? Remember us picking up women, which was actually like super cringe, and I hated it, and like I couldn't explain to him how much I hated it, but like the last thing I wanted to ever do is go out with my fucking dad to pick up women. And now, like, especially not like Jesus. I could not imagine taking my dad to a fucking lesbian bar. Maybe I should actually. Maybe that would be like just the thing he needs. Wingman is short for rapist light. A little bit, yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. It is kind of just manipulative to women, and it's just like I don't like the idea of picking up women. Like, Jesus, I want them to pick me up, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Jesus. My dad, like, we were at a fucking sports bar. He wouldn't drink anything because he was like, but it was like after a movie or before a movie that didn't happen or whatever. And he like so we just went to this little sports bar for some reason. I don't know why. We just went in there, and my dad was like, you know, yeah, you know, I should be your wingman, you know? Because maybe I made a joke about it at some point. Like, but if I made a joke about it, it was more like, oh, what, do you want to be my wingman or some shit? Like, not being serious, but like my dad just sort of like, yeah, I'll be your wingman. Oh, how about the bartender? Which, Jesus, if imagine like being out and just being like, all right, we're gonna hit on women, something I've never done before. We're gonna pick up women in a bar, and like the first one you go to is the fucking bartender. Like, Jesus. I'm not saying it's impossible to get a bartender's number, but like, I feel like they're the least likely. They're the one all the people in the bar. They're probably the one that's the most busy and preoccupied and doesn't have time for random customers hitting on them. But like, my dad and so my dad's version of being a wingman was like him talking to her and like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, oh, I'm just out here with my son, you know, we're just you know, we're just hanging out, father and son, just yeah, which is weird. He actually talks like that. I'm not joking. He talks like that. And just being like, oh yeah, well, you should talk to my son, you know? You know, that's pretty cool, you know? Doesn't have a girlfriend. I'm just sitting here like, fucking kill me. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, ah, like, fuck me, kill me. Why? Most people don't want to be hit on at work. Yeah, that's true. And I'm just like, kill me. And the woman's just being polite. She's just being, like, really fucking polite. And, like, I'm just dying inside. I'm just like, can I get a drink, please? Can I get like a beer? I gave this woman a look like, this has nothing to do with me, and I am really fucking sorry. I am really fucking sorry for this man's behavior. I mean, you'll bet that happens nightly. It probably does, and it's still not good. Okay, I just like, Jesus. I actually feel really bad for that that bartender. All right, like, at least people who are there to socialize, they're there to socialize. Also, it's kind of gross. Like, the bartender is literally held hostage behind the fucking counter. They can't leave. It's their job to stay there and talk to customers. So you chatting them up constantly, like they're gonna be polite, but like, it's probably fucking miserable for them. Oh god. So anyway, why would your dad wingman for you anyway? I don't know. Like, I think we were having a conversation about the fact that like, it was so ridiculous that like, he didn't let me date before, and it was actually really fucking hypocritical to his values and the shit that he does. And like, I was telling him like, no, like, I do date women, and I go out and I fucking meet people, and I'm not anti fucking having sex before marriage. I'm not anti fucking dating before marriage, like you ridiculously raised me to. And he like kind of conceded on that stuff, and then was like, and I was like, you know, I think this is where it came from, honestly. I told him that like, it really sucked that like, I didn't have him there as a dad, as I was like going through relationships, as I was like you know, dealing with a lot of issues, as I was like going through breakups and needing someone to talk to, that it really sucked not having him there. And so my dad took that to mean, oh, you're sad that I haven't been part of your dating life, so I'm gonna fucking like get in on it in this like weird like father-son bullshit. Little did he know you date women in a sapphic way. I know, right? which also is why I was a little creeped out and annoyed that that's the first thing he brought up. Hey, yeah, remember me being your wingman? It's just like, oh, remember the, like, and the other thing was, like, him taking me to a hockey game, which, like, both are two, like, at least from the way I was raised, inherently male activities, you know? Father and son going to a hockey game, father and son going to get a drink to, like, talk to women or whatever, which is, Jesus, not something I would ever do. But, like, it just kind of annoyed, like, him trying to reminisce about my past. He brought up two invalidating experiences, and, you know, wants to, just focus on the good times, focus on the good shit, yo. Where it's like, what good shit? Oh, I'm sorry, the two fucking times that we didn't fucking hate each other for 5 minutes. That totally erases all the fucking bullshit in between. Jesus. But yeah, like, it makes me mad that, like, he clearly doesn't view me as a woman. He views me as a man who is still straight but likes to dress up like a woman because I'm weird or have a fetish or some shit, or I'm childish. But, like, he views the fact that I still date women as validation in his mind that, oh, of course you're still a boy. Of course you're still a man. I think, and, like, it almost, like, it's almost too bad because I don't want to date men, but, like, I just know me dating men would, like, me dating men would actually, like, make his brain start to hurt a little bit. Because, I mean, then he wouldn't start viewing me as a woman, he'd just start viewing me as a gay. Well, if you knew my partner was trans, you'd probably think I was gay anyway. I was a gay male anyway. But, like, it just makes me mad. I don't like that level of invalidation, and I don't like the level of disrespect to my identity. Like, is he really homophobic? Yes. Extremely so. He told my sister that if she ever came out, he would kill her. And then she, like, was like, excuse me? Like, that's fucked up. And he was like, she, like, pushed back and was like, well, oh, I wouldn't kill you, of course, but, like, but come on, like, how could you say that to your child for even a second? Like, and that just shows me how little respect he has for me. Because my sister said, and I don't know what my sister's deal is. She's young, you know? She's got to explore herself more. But, like, I do know that my dad's bullshit would, like, keep her from exploring herself, which is bullshit. Kept me from exploring myself. I was like, nah, fam, I gotta, like, yeah, he's pretty homophobic. I mean, that's why he doesn't like me the way I am. I'm a faggot to him. I'm a fucking faggot. Honestly, to them, whether to transphobes and homophobes, especially people that are so homophobic that transphobia is, like, a given for them, like, they're so homophobic that they, like, yeah, they're so homophobic that, like, no matter what, a male doing anything other than being what they view as manly makes them a faggot. Alright? Yeah, I have 99 fetishes. Being trans ain't one. Yeah, true. Uh, uh, I honestly, like, my fetish is pretending I'm not trans. It's not my fetish, but it's what I tend to do on a daily basis because it doesn't matter to my identity. Oh, what up, y'alls? Hello from the Teddy Rubskin show. What up? Yo, Teddy Rubskin. Cool hair, thank you. Thank you very much. Hells yeah. Uh, RKN, what up? Lowbrow Jester, what up? Hells yeah. Am I am I getting raided by the Teddy Rubskin show? Hells yeah. Teddy Rubskin is poggers. Teddy Rubskin is poggers. Hells yeah. What was I talking about? He was. I was thinking he was only homophobic and kind of in a denial kind of way until you mentioned death threat. Yeah, yeah. Literally. Oh, if you ever come out, I'll kill you. Jesus. Again, he probably doesn't view that as a death threat. He views it as a joke. But like, like even a joke like that, and I knew my dad had that attitude. I knew my dad had that fucking attitude. So I was like, I'd better not ever fucking come out as trans. Can't do it. Mm-hmm. Long time viewer, first time seeing the live show. Well, hells yeah, glad you're here, yo. Uh, tonight's just kind of a chill night. We're just kind of talking talking about whatever talking about whatever. We tend to do a lot of venting in this community, you know, venting our frustrations and whatnot, and trying to I try to listen to my chat when I can, you know. It's poggies. Y'all listen to me bitch enough about my traumas. I try to listen in the other direction, okay? Um Howdy Zoe. Jared Genesis has been name dropping me lately. Damn. That not surprising. Yeah. Everyone knows my stance on this. Fuck Jared Genesis. Jared Genesis is a child predator and admitted to being so. And yeah, he's bad. Shouldn't even be on YouTube, honestly. Like, it's really gross how people like that try to like cozy up to like trans people and be like, "Oh yeah, we're friends, right?" It's like, no, you might view me as one of you, but fuck out of here. Yes, all queer people are perverts, obviously. Pro Jared, no. Jared Genesis, he's even more worthless. Speck of internet dirt. Someone who like literally someone who literally just who literally said that he believes 8 to 12-year-olds can consent to well, you can guess what he thinks they can consent to. And he got removed from YouTube for that shit, and now he's suddenly back. And called me an ageist. Called me an age. Oh, he actually went down to 6. Not surprising. He called me a fucking ageist because I called him a pedo. Like, you know, there's a lot of responses. And by the way, I don't call people pedos for no good reason. It's a very harsh accusation that I'm, you know, that I don't use lightly. But like, you know, there's a lot of responses to being called a pedo. Responding "you're an ageist" is probably not the best way to respond to that. All right? That's almost like admitting that you are that. Like, yeah, well, you're an ageist. Ageist. Fucking Jesus Christ. No, I believe in treating people the same no matter what their age is, but there's a huge fucking difference between treating people the same or you know, not treating people differently based on their age, and children being able to consent to things that they clearly can't consent to. All right? That is like night and day, all right? Because for the right, like, I'm the kind of person, I think, yeah, we should talk to children like they're human beings, all right? We should talk to them like they're people. We shouldn't talk to them like they're little fucking idiots, okay? But that doesn't mean that they can have adult relationships. Those are two very different things, all right? Age is a number, but that's only to an extent. Is it just a number? Like, we know that people's brains don't develop at the, you know, until a certain age. Like, it's just very fucking simple, all right? Very fucking simple stuff. Anyone pretending to not understand these things is either coping really hard or, well, just a bad person, I guess. Anyway. What does this person do? He makes cringe videos where he literally relishes being a lol cow. You say the age of consent should be 25 because everyone is an idiot until their mind is until their mid-20s. I would say that only if like it's opened up as like a window of consent where it's like, okay, if you're like 20, you can date anyone within 10 years of your age, all right? Like cuz I don't think that's necessarily bad. Like I think there can be healthy relationships with like age gaps, but like there should be like a limit. And below 18, it should be like down to like they gotta be within like 5 years of your own age, or maybe even like 4 or like 3. So that means 10-year-olds. What? No, I mean 10 years older than them. Obviously, they have to be 10 years older than them, and that wouldn't work the other way around because 10-year-olds would be below the line of consent where it's just like, nope, you don't even get to consent. But like, you know, go down to like 16-year-olds, you know, can date people within 2 years of their own age. And, you know, I don't know. There should be comprehensive rules on this rather than just like one rigid standard. But like also like I don't like the system as it is. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't take away, like, look, if we were I will say this, if we were going to as a society raise that age to 25, then I would also say we need to raise the drinking age, the age on you know, the Jared has people watch my videos for him. Oh, is that the people who's been making fucking shitty shitty ass content on my channel. I should address him as a piece of shit directly. I have addressed him. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do other than just say Jared Genesis is a piece of shit and I denounce? Like, I don't want to give him any more legitimacy than that, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. My only thing is I more have a problem with people under the age of 25 dating people like more than like 15 years older than them. All right? That's where I think it starts to get really gross. There's like 50-year-olds, like 40 and 50-year-olds who like prey on like even just like 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. Like they're I think it can lead to some really like weird, messed up, imbalanced relationships, okay? When someone that old, especially, and I think, and this is the other thing, I don't even think necessarily, like, sometimes two people meet and they fall in love and they got a bit of an age gap, all right? That's a thing, but like, the thing that I am explicitly against and find gross is like the people over fucking 30, 40, 50 that like exclusively date 20-year-olds. Exclusively scope out, you know, really young people, like college students or whatever. I think that's kind of gross. I don't think we can make it illegal, but I think we should, as a society, look at that behavior and say, yeah, I don't know, if you're like over fucking 45 and you're dating people fucking like in their early fucking 20s, that's a bit weird. I think we should look at those people sideways and go, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing? At least date someone within like a 20-year range of your own age. If you're like over like 40, all right? Like, no, a 20 is even too, like, a 20-year age gap is actually a lot. Like, think about that. That's 2 decades. That's 2 decades separating a person. That's like, I don't know. Whatever. I can't do this convo. Have a good night. All right. Hive Psy. Have a good night. This conversation's boring to me, honestly. Let's move. Let's move on. All right. Ooh. You know what? Here. I got some swerf shit. I got some swerf shit that I want to talk about. Cause Jesus, I yeah, I got into a minor argument, and I noticed other people I knew, I know I know on Facebook, just getting into an argument with a couple people, but one person in particular, I won't name them, but it was about like well, I'll just read the initial post that I saw that I had some issue with. And again, I'm not calling out a specific person. I'm calling out a type of attitude that I want to talk about. All right? Bearing your naked body on social media shows a lack of self-respect and affects other trans women negatively. Have consideration. And that wasn't the only post that this person made. They were kind of going on a tirade. And I noticed a couple other people that followed me kind of agreeing with them. And I noticed a lot of other people blocking this person. I just kind of sat and quietly watched this like dumpster fire this like dumpster fire take place. And after a while I finally commented, but like I just have to address this, because this is not the first time I've seen an attitude like this, and I really want to talk about why it's fucking problematic. So someone responds and says, why do you say that? The original poster responds and says, because other trans women like me end up being treated like sex objects, because other trans women parade themselves around like prostitutes and strippers. Which, Jesus, this is like, on multiple levels, this is fucked up. First of all, like, you're pointing out, oh, like, you're parading yourself like a prostitute, and as if there's, like, first of all, something wrong with being either of those things. But, like, look, I will admit, yes, first of all, that's true. Teddy Rubskin in the chat, all women get sexualized. That is very true. All women do get sexualized, okay? And all trans women get sexualized. Trust me, we do, all right? Some people want to say that we're unfuckable and no one's interested in us, but our DMs would beg to differ, okay? So, yeah, like, we all get treated like sex objects, okay? And, like, just because someone is a fucking prostitute doesn't make that okay. Just because someone is a sex worker doesn't fucking make that okay, all right? Just because someone posts nudes of themselves publicly does not make it okay to harass them. It seems like what happened was this person added they added me and a bunch of... I've noticed a bunch of people just adding each other on Facebook lately. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe people are getting recommended people they might be friends with more and more, but like, it's been happening. A bunch of other people. So yeah, if you don't sexualize a sex worker, then why would you hire them? I mean, there's a difference in, like, it's about being respectful, okay? It's about being respectful. Like, obviously, if you see a sex worker that posts, like, nudes on Twitter or whatever, you can comment and be like, oh, yeah, that's hot or whatever. But, like, that does not give you permission to go into her DMs and send her dick pics and, you know, ask her to fuck and ask all kinds of rude questions. And, unfortunately, there are a lot of people that do stuff like that. All right? So it's not just sexualizing, it's like a level of, like, violation and disrespect. But yeah, so kind of shitty comment here. Someone responded, was like, sounds like you're slut shaming. Trans women get treated poorly because of political rhetoric aimed at delegitimizing our identities and the perpetuation of the idea that sex work is bad and dirty. And so is everyone associated with it. Sex workers deserve respect and not to be blamed for societal ills, which is true. And by the way, look, like I said, I've got an OnlyFans, all right? I do a little bit of I guess you'd call it sex work on the side, okay? If you can call, like, taking pictures of my tits sex work. People enjoy it, and it's a thing. And it makes me money. It makes me a little bit of money. Not even a lot, but, like, in this fucking economy, in this system, like, it's already hard to get a fucking job. It's already hard to get a fucking job. Like, what, like, a lot of people are sex workers because they don't have a lot of other options. Or any other options. And trans women especially. A lot of places that a lot of employers, don't know if you know this, are pretty transphobic and don't want visibly trans people representing their companies. And that really sucks. It is objectively harder for trans people to get fucking jobs. Alright? So I absolutely understand why some trans women will resort to sex work. That's why I have resorted to sex work on some level, and I would actually kind of like to grow my audience over there, because it seems like one of the few reliable ways to make a bit of money. Men are gonna sexualize us anyway. Shouldn't women be the ones benefiting from that? That's why I'm all for cam girls, OnlyFans girls, whatever. Like, do that shit. Do that shit. Why not? Men are sexualizing us anyway. We live in a system that was not built for us, that hates us for who we are. If someone is willing to actually, like, throw money at us to sexualize us, like, bring it on. Give me the money first. Resort as in last option. I mean, for me it is. For a lot of people it is. For a lot of people it's not. But, like, my point is, like, first of all, you should respect sex workers for any reason. No matter why they're a sex worker. But, like, it's extra fucked up. It's extra fucked up to pretend that there isn't a reason why, we can't pretend that there isn't a reason why a thing happens. God, my brain! I'm high, guys. And a little drunk, but that's fine. Yes, the shackles belong to us. Let the males give it over. The shekels, the monies, yo. Yeah, the men need to hand over the money. They've been keeping it hostage for too long. Yeah, if men want to pay for that shit, let them, alright? What flavor vape is that? Yeah, Bubblicious grape, alright? Unironically, it's grape ice. It's grape ice. But yeah, my point is, people should be able to do sex work for whatever reason, but it's, like, extra fucked up to attack them when you consider a lot of people aren't even, like, that's not even their first option. They're just kind of doing it because, again, trans people are very, like, kind of pushed out of general society, out of the workforce. And when we are allowed into the workforce, we're tokenized at best. So, like, it's extra fucked. But yeah, anyway, here's this person's response, okay? And this really pisses me off. The original poster, alright, the anti-sex work person responds, I disagree. I came out as transgender not to be a slut. And it really has nothing to do with sex whatsoever. Which, okay, has nothing to do with sex for me either, by the way. And it's kind of shitty of you to assume that of other trans women, okay? But yeah, I'm trans for mental health, spiritual, and emotional reasons. I'm married and have a normal life with a family. I'm not going to shame myself by being involved with anyone who has anything to do with sex work. Which, Jesus. Like, now just being involved with anyone who has anything to do with it is shaming yourself. This is like the very definition of, like, pick me shit. Like, this is like Oh, I'm not like those other trans girls who like parade around their naked bodies and like use OnlyFans or whatever. I'm one of the good ones. Look, I'm married and I have a family and like I just want to be respected for being trans. While all these other people shouldn't cuz they're sluts. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right? Now, I looked more into this. It seems like the person posting this um got mad because they added a few people. They added some other trans people on Facebook who were sex workers and have, I guess, bigger followings. And this person ended up getting some of the people that harassed that person harassing them. And they kind of lost it and were like, oh my god, it's these sex workers' fault, which is some victim blaming shit too. Where it's like these other trans women are also getting harassed, presumably in that way. And rather than saying, damn, it's fucked up that these people that are harassing these other trans women are harassing me now, you're saying, no, fuck these other trans women. It's their fault that they're being harassed constantly, and now you're dragging me into it. No, fuck you. All right? Jesus, it's fucked up that people do that. It's fucked up that, like, men are creepy or can be really creepy sometimes. But, like, Jesus fucking Christ. This person continues, I'm a musician and an artist. My mediums are for expression and are pure as well as respectable, which literally comes off as some, like, conservative fucking rhetoric bullshit. Like, yeah, you're married and you have a family. What are you, a fucking trad wife? Is that your dream, to just spend the rest of your life as a fucking trad wife? Ooh, at least I'm a good little woman. Doing all the respectable stuff, Jesus. You can point the finger and say I'm slut-shaming all you want. And if that's what you want to do, that is fine. It is your body and not mine. But as far as myself, I'm not going to get involved in such disgusting practices, which no one's asking you to get involved in it. It's also fucked that you're calling it disgusting, but like, you say it's you say, oh, it's your body, not mine, but you're saying, like, you're literally calling it disgusting. Trad wife, like a good little Christian conservative housewife that cooks and cleans and takes care of the kids and sucks her husband's dick on command and just does what a good fucking housewife is supposed to do, which is not have any life whatsoever besides their husband and family. Yeah, that's what a trad wife is. Yeah, this person has some Blair White syndrome, honestly. You're living the trad GF life right now, or does that not count in my case? Because she's a woman too. Look, I kid. Look, I don't mind women wanting to take a more traditional role. I do too. All right. I am a very submissive lesbian who I actually like I don't like cooking and I don't like being in charge of all the cooking and cleaning, but I like being in charge of certain things, and I like doing things for my partner, and I like and this is the thing, I actually like my partner telling me what to do. The difference is it's actually consensual. It's within a fully consensual dynamic where, like, I trust that my partner is not going to tell me to do something that would harm me, and and obviously there's like a safe word or whatever if, like, I'm not comfortable with something my partner is doing. That stuff is fine. No, I'm not implying being a trad wife is never consensual. I'm implying for a lot of people it's less than consensual. I'm implying that for a lot of people they get pushed into that role, or they get told that that's the only role that exists for a woman, and that's the problem. Like, again, I was kind of joking before, but again, I would have no problem like being a little more of a trad wife to my lesbian partner while she like goes out and like gets a job or whatever. Like, I would have no fucking problem living that lifestyle, okay? But it's a thing that but if that's the case, it's a thing that I choose. My point is, this kind of bullshit of like tearing down other women and calling, oh, this isn't respectful, this is disgusting, like, it really reeks of like, I don't know, it reeks of like a woman who's coping really fucking hard because she actually doesn't have a lot of control over her life whatsoever, and she wishes that the same restrictions on her own life applied to these other women that she views to be sluts. And I think that kind of behavior is kind of pretty shameful, which is why that's specifically what I'm calling out, just to be clear. But yeah, this person also this person after that started like putting out more and more Jesus insane posts of nonsense. Like, I've learned from loving myself. Okay, I've learned that this is a quote. I've learned that loving myself is setting boundaries for my body and being firm in my demands to not be sexually objectified. Which, by the way, that's fine for you. If you want to set those boundaries where you don't want anyone to objectify you, you have that right. Okay? What you don't have the right to do is shame other women for not making that choice. That you don't get to do. Then she goes on, building self-esteem and self-worth and encouraging other trans women to leave the sex work of human trafficking is my Jesus. And then it's like, once someone starts equating all sex work to human trafficking, I feel like they're just too far gone to argue with. Like, that's just like this person is lost in the swerf sauce, yo. This person's just like, oh my god. Then, anyway, she continues, anyone who advocates for the sexual exploitation of trans women / themselves only further exacerbates the pandemic of human trafficking. So when I post a picture of my tits on OnlyFans and it boosts my self-esteem, and people that are consenting to give me money pay to see that is further exacerbating the pandemic of human trafficking. What? Like, actually, what? This is nonsense, fam. Nonsense. Boobs are great. I agree. I very much like the booba. Yeah, I don't post my my spicy content here, but people can find links to all my other stuff at my all my links. All right, if people want to find shit, if people happen to want to find certain things, okay. I'm not gonna pretend I don't have it. I'm gonna talk about my I talk about stuff and I'm honest here, but I'm also not trying to like use YouTube to promote it necessarily. I just let it be known that it's there if people anyway. But yeah, yo, that act of just like a trans woman sharing a picture of her tits to her followers or whatever, that is causing human trafficking. Do you see the levels of delusion here? Jesus. Then they wait. I guess I'll just show y'all. Then they started posting shit like this. Yeah, porn hurts women. And boycott sex work and the violence of pornography. Respectable trans women need to protest the violence of pornography. Respectable trans women. What do you mean by respectable trans women? Like, excuse me? This is some fucking elitism. And I'll be honest, for a hot minute, I engaged with something similar. Because I'm ace too. I'm asexual. This person is asexual. They're sex repulsed. And so they're really repulsed by people like harassing them and being horrible to them. It's horrible, and I get that. But like, Jesus fucking Christ. Who are you to call another person respectable? Like, and it's extra fucked as a trans woman to do that, because you know full well that most of the people who don't view sex work as respectable, most of the people in our society that have pushed the view that like sex work is not respectable, would also say that you and me aren't respectable for being who we are. That me fucking, going through a transition, taking hormones, growing tits, getting possible bottom surgery at some point, that all of that is not respectable. Who are you to say what's respectable, okay? We as queers, we get fucking... We will always be viewed by society as large as not respectable. And that sucks. It's fucked up. But, like, what's even worse in my book is trying to act like you're above that. Trying to get on the side of the people that are making everyone else's life hard. And... oh, no, well, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I'm one of the respectable ones. I'm one of the good ones. Yeah, okay, Blair White. Aunt Blair. Yeah. Fuck off, Aunt Blair. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know what you're on about, Teddy Rubskin. Wait. Wait, what? Put me out? Take me out? What? I don't know what you're talking about. You ain't respectable, Emma, as you dye your hair pink. I know. I'm such a filthy SJW. Filthy fucking SJW with my, You want a bump? A bump of what? I'm not doing... Jesus. Fam, if I was doing drugs, I would be more open about it, alright? I'm blowing my nose, because there's, like, it's, like, clogged or whatever, alright? Jesus. If I was snorting something... If I was snorting something, I would either go out of my way to make it way less obvious, or I would more likely probably just tell y'all about it. Because, yeah, we're cool with drugs here. Well, I have addiction issues. I don't pretend to not have addiction issues. But I'm not really, I'm not gonna shame people who do hard drugs. I think all drugs should be legalized. But I don't promote the irresponsible overuse of hard drugs. I don't promote the use of hard drugs really at all. I would actually recommend don't do them. Don't do the cocaine. Don't do the heroin. Don't do, you know, the the opioids and all the Jesus. But yeah, weed's cool. Booze can be cool. Mushrooms can be cool. I really try not to go beyond that. I've suffered with a pill addiction for a while, and like too much, a bit of a weed addiction, which I'm working on, but I don't know, fam. Pills suck, weed, baby. Yeah, true. Ah. Captain Morgan, yo. Give me that shit. Give me that water. Water. She need water. Yeah. God. Hey, you can smoke all the weed you want. You won't go beyond the pale veil. You just eat a whole pizza and fall asleep. That's right, it'll never fail. Yeah, look, I know some people are like, oh, like you can't get addicted to weed. Yeah, you can. You can absolutely overdo weed. And I do it. I do overdo it quite frequently. I don't know how to stop. Once I start doing something, I don't know how to stop. I smoke weed medicinally, but like I go outside to start smoking and I smoke a bowl, and then I want to smoke another bowl and another bowl and another bowl and another bowl, and then 12 bowls later I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. That's like all my weed for this month. Jesus. It's But yeah, that's the frustration. Like, using weed medicinally is actually kind of dangerous because weed is easy to. It's not dangerous in that it'll kill you, but it's dangerous in that it's easy to get to a place of overusing it and then needing to use it like multiple times a day. Your tolerance gets really high. You have to smoke a shit ton just to get a little bit high, and then it just like, yeah, and then it gets to the point where you're just like smoking 24/7. I used to be more like that. Now I don't. I take 2 smoke breaks a day. I try to take only 1 some days, but they always end up being longer than I want them to be. You need weed. It helps you not crawl out of your own skin. Oh, I agree. I can't survive without it. I just kind of hate that I can't survive without it. It makes me feel really dependent. And the minute I realize I'm an addict, is when I try to go somewhere that I can't bring weed or I can't smoke weed. Flying, going to a different country and being like, damn, I can't bring weed with me. That can make me realize real quick, like, oh, my body is actually like really dependent on this shit, and like when I don't have it, like not good. You preach tolerance-based. I preach tolerance too. I preach tolerance, love, acceptance, hope, and mercy. Because these things are important, you know? Human beings are valuable and precious. They're the most important things we have on this planet. So we gotta love ourselves and take care of each other, alright? That's what I preach. Love yourself and take care of each other. Yes, I know smoking is bad for my respiratory system. Wow, you're telling me smoking is bad for my respiratory system? I had like no idea. I had like no idea whatsoever. I had no no clue. Like I actually thought it was making my lungs stronger, you know? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? God. Coffee is your drug. We're all addicted to something. Whether it's coffee or sex or alcohol or weed or fucking podcasts or fucking TV shows or fucking I don't know, sports. A lot of people are addicted to sports, you know? Video games, fucking hula hooping, eating. How many people are addicted to eating? What the fuck is the wrong kind of high? It's definitely a thing I've experienced multiple times. It's when you get too high, when it's like, oh, I don't like how I feel right now. I need to lie down immediately, or else I'm gonna like, throw up all over the place and then pass out in my own vomit. You enjoy the feeling of hunger, so you get addicted to that. I used to do that. It's not good. It's not. It fucks your metabolism, yo. That's a bad addiction that I gave into for a long time. A lot of people are addicted to self-harming behavior of lots of types. I talked about before, I've been addicted to lots of types of self-harm, whether it's starving myself, throwing up, cutting, hitting my head against a wall. Jesus. A lot of us are like addicted to really destructive behavior. It takes work to like get through, and it's not easy. It's not easy to get over it. Amphetamines help you get more work done. Well, look, I'm not trying to do more drugs, John Morgan. I want to get, if anything, I would love an ADHD diagnosis so I could be diagnosed something that might help me, but I also want it to be monitored by a doctor. I'm not just gonna like find like Adderall or some shit and just start taking it. No, thank you. The human mind lives for dopamine. True. True. Yo, no justice, no peace. What up? What up? Welcome. I'm guessing Mango and Lizard's stream ended. Sorry to everyone who was like over there and saw I was live and was like, God damn it. I shouldn't have been live. Damn, your boobs are popping. They are. They are. They don't want to stay in this bra. It's a nice top. Thank you. My bra keeps like riding up and my boobs don't want to stay in it. Maybe this bra is too small. It probably is. John Morgan, stop talking about drugs that you think I should take. Jesus, you're gonna... I've mentioned before I have a problem. Bitcha. What's going on? There we go. I don't need ideas for things to get addicted to, John Morgan. Thank you. That's all I'll say about the matter. You're not... If you... Fam... If you wanna talk to me about drugs, do it, like, in my DMs or something. But, like... Fam, I'm really scared of, like, getting addicted to something harder. That's part of why I've seeked out help and been, like, honest that I have a problem. 'Cause, like, I realize it's actually really easy for me to get addicted to opioids. Anyway. So, like, you know, vaping THC and vaping nicotine at the same time is like hell on your heart and brain, right? Damn, is that true? High hit downer followed by a high hit upper? Huh. I have a problem. And I tend to do both vapes at the same time. That's good to know, though. I will probably work on vaping only one thing at a time. Love the color. Is it lilac? Yeah, it's like I got this cool shiny purple skin for my vape. And then it, like, got all, like, ruined. Look, if I take off these rubber bands that I've put on it for no reason. I put, like, hair elastics on, like, everything. Like, my other vape has covered in them, too. But yeah, like, see, like, it started peeling right after I put it on, and I was really sad about that. 'Cause, like, I like skins like this, but they always start peeling. Yeah, it's holographic, yeah. It's Poggies. Hoggies. Opioids and steroid tablets were the only things that made your headaches go away. Yeah. Anyway, totes random, but are you a fellow Jew? No, I'm not. I'm kind of a-religious. I worship the lesbian goddess Sappho, and I was raised Christian. There might be some Jewish heritage in my family though, ancestry, not faith. Yeah, it's like 50-50 as to whether or not there's Jewish ancestry on my German side. Blow some sexy smoke at the camera. Damn. I don't know. I can't just give it away for free, yo. It's not even... God damn it. It's not easy for me to control the... God damn it. There we go. God, okay. Too much vaping. Too much vaping, yeah, fam. See, I've got used to like vaping nicotine and THC at the same time because because I got used to smoking cigarettes and weed at the same time, and I like, it's hard to describe, but I really like the taste of like weed smoke after you've inhaled a cigarette. I don't know how to just, but like I got my cigarette, you know, puffing on the cigarette. I put down the cigarette for a minute, take the fucking bong, hit that, and it's like it tastes dope. So I kind of got addicted to the taste. Um, I got addicted to the taste of that, and then it can cause long-term brain damage. Jesus. Um, I, huh. That's your point. The human body can't ever actually get used to having a stimulant and a depressant thrown into the system at the same time. It's the same concept as how a speedball kills you. Huh. Huh. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Um, hmm. So should I like wait? So should I like, okay, now I'm getting nicotine. Now I'm doing nicotine, and then I gotta like take a break and be like, all right, now I'm gonna do some THC. How long do I have to wait until it's not in conflict, yo? Lot of questions. Complicated, yo. Complicated situation. I don't know. I do want to like take better care of my body. It's also hard. I'll be honest, it's hard to care as much when I'm not as happy with my body. And I'm just like, I kind of hate my body, and I wish it was different, and I wish certain things were different and more far along, and it's just like there's just a lot of self-improvement things that I've kind of just put off, and I'm just like, maybe once I'm like in a better place mentally, which I will be once I'm like feeling more comfortable in my transition, that like I will be like, oh, I like my body more. I like myself more. I want to take care of myself, cuz I'm still kind of in a place where it's hard to want to take care of myself. It's hard to want to be good to myself. And I mostly try to be careful due to the people I care about. And I realize that's not healthy either. I need to be living for me and not for them. And it's a thing I'm working on. It's actually a thing I'm working on that is difficult. Difficult, like learning to love yourself, learning to want to live for yourself. Yeah. It's, anyway. It's okay, a better time will come and you will tackle that stuff, I promise. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Anyway, yo, y'all should donate to my high ass, yo. Have you tried exercising? Yes, actually. I will admit, exercising can help a little bit. It's also harder to do in the winter. It does boost my morale. I started just like jogging in the backyard. My grandmother has a decent sized backyard. So when it's warmer, I tend to go outside and jog. And I do like a certain amount of laps every day. And then I'll do like other exercises and shit. Yeah. It's pog. Thoughts on exorcisms? Exorcisms are bullshit. Okay? Smoke and mirrors. These, no one actually knows how to exercise a spirit. It involves magic that is way beyond any human, okay? And I'm really sick of these, like, hucksters going around pretending that they know how to do spirit magic when, like, they don't even know the first fucking thing, yo. Yeah, I basically live for my family and my dogs. I know that's not healthy, but I do want to, I want to change that. Yeah, it's a decision you gotta make and be like, yeah, I want to live for myself, and then I want to figure out how to do that. Um, Transitioning has been one of the few things to actually motivate me to feel like I can get to that place eventually, but like dysphoria can get in the way. Um, Sometimes you're just really, really hormonal, and that can get in the way. You can use dead weights. Dead weights. I should get some fucking weights, yo. I should get some like little weights and I don't know. It's really hard to exercise. Um I already wasn't very strong and now I'm like even less strong. My arms are like they can't do nothing, yo. I'm like did that hurt? No. Well, hit yourself on the arm and pretend it was from me. Yeah, that's what I have to do when it's someone's birthday. And you know, there's that y'all ever been like around people who do this? The like birthday punches. Like it's someone's like 19th birthday, so you give them 19 punches in the arm or whatever. It's a thing that I've had happen to me a few times. Maybe it was just an excuse for kids at school to bully me. I don't know. I don't know, fam. I don't know. Maybe research it. Yeah, I'll research shit. I'm not good at researching shit. Pedantic? Are you neurodivergent? I I would be willing to guess that most people in this chat are not neurotypical. Okay? Just because I tend to know the people who talk around here pretty well. What's that supposed to mean? It literally doesn't mean anything. There's nothing like what do you think it's like an insult to be neurodivergent? Like a lot of people are neurodivergent. Um and realizing you're neurodivergent can help you understand the way your brain works a little bit better. We talked about stimming a lot. Oh, I don't think that's what he meant by stimming, but yeah. He's talking about drugs, which I asked him to not do. Um, you're neurotypical outside of that the brain tumor you have in your left temporal lobe. Wait, are you serious or are you like memeing? Because that's not a chill thing to meme about if you are memeing. Stimming refers to stimulant drugs. Yeah, I know. Okay. Hmm. Oh, you do actually have that? You have seizures because of it? Damn. I'm really sorry. Sorry to hear that. You've had a few seizures on stream? Damn. Yeah, I'm really sorry. It sucks having I do know that it sucks having unexpected medical things happen to you while live streaming. What's my hot take on the R slur drama? My hot take is that the R slur is really unoriginal, and like there's far more interesting creative things that you can call someone. A group of people doesn't like this word, views it as a slur, and if we have any respect towards those people, we won't continue to normalize that slur. And people who are so attached to this word that they can't give up this word, they're willing to like hurt people, they're willing to like lose friends over it, they're willing to like cause a shit ton of drama over it. At the end of the day, they're just desperately uncreative people who are so lazy that they can't come up with a new term to call someone who they view to be an idiot. You know? And I think that's kind of sad. Remember the new term we came up with? Bigot fucker. Yeah. You goddamn bigot fucker. There's all kinds of things you can call people. You want an R word? Call them a roach. You know? Fucking roach. That sounds worse, yo. You fucking roach. You little fucking... You little diva roach. You know what? One that I like, that I also totally didn't steal from a funny comedy duo on YouTube. I like the idea of just calling someone, just like looking someone dead in the face and being like, you are a small coward. You are a small human being and a cowardly insect. You know? Just like, you are an ant to me. You are a... Jesus, there's a million things you can call people. The R slur is not... That does hit harder. It does. You fucking cockroach. You... Listen to me, fucking cockroach. You goddamn fucking roach. You little fucking cockroach. You little fucking cockroach. You small fucking coward. I don't know. Just like, don't do insects. Look. We have to draw the line somewhere, okay? We're gonna insult someone or something with our insults, okay? I'd rather insult cockroaches and ants who like literally don't know the difference and don't care than like insulting like neurodivergent people, right? Gives off slight BDSM vibes. What, me? Me saying that? You fucking cockroach. You fucking diva. You reject. You could call someone a reject. You gotta use the re symbol, you know, the re syllable. Alright, you little fucking reject. You rejected. You rejected Simpsons character. You, yeah, call someone. Yeah, that's an insult. All right. You're nothing but a goddamn rejected Simpsons character. You're a rejected Simpson. Yeah. No, even worse. You're a rejected Family Guy character. You're wretched. There we go. There's another term. You can call someone wretched. Just leave the animals out of it. That's all I ask. I mean, look. I can't. It's hard. Look, if you limit me to not even being able to use insects, I mean, I guess it's still possible, but like, how about just the bad insects, right? Like how about like we call people mosquitoes? You fucking mosquito, you fucking leech. You know, roaches are a pretty big pest in a lot of places. All right, I've lived in New Mexico. God damn it. Okay, roaches are disgusting. I'm sorry, they just are, and they creep me out. Okay. So yeah, if someone's being a pest, I'll call them a fucking cockroach. Okay? I'll call them a goddamn mosquito. I'll call them a fucking leech. But like, can this is my look. My threshold is like animals that didn't do nothing to us, okay? But most animals going about their business. All right, fine. I'm not insulting them. That's why I don't like calling cops pigs. All right? Thoughts on New Mexico? Too fucking dry. Too fucking hot. Too many roaches and scorpions and shit. Nice views. Nice, you know, there's some nice, mountain ranges, some nice shit to see, but like, Jesus, pretty, not a lot of green, a lot of brown, not a lot of green, you know? Everything is just kind of like, dusty, sandy, you know? And, feels very, I don't know. I like being around water. It's actually, I've grown up right next to a lake for most of my life. So, like, not having water around me is, like, feels really, like, suffocating. Like, I feel almost, it's almost like a type of claustrophobia where it's just, like, there's no body of water. And, like, I'm used to living in a place where there's a giant body of water in at least in any of the four directions. I mean, they're in one of those directions. If I travel long enough in one direction, I will reach a large body of water. Living in New Mexico was almost kind of scary because there weren't any. You're a worthless failure, and your presence on this planet is an insult to everyone else's existence. See, I actually don't like calling people a failure unless, well, we all fail at things for all types of different reasons, a lot of which shouldn't be made fun of and are, you know, I don't know. It's hard. I will admit it's hard to like insult people without being insensitive towards a group that doesn't deserve it. But like, look, no one said empathy was easy. Empathy is hard. Empathy is hard work. Okay? Empathy is hard work. But it's worth it, god damn it. No one's saying you can't ever insult and you can't be offensive ever. But like normalizing shit like the R word and using it constantly is like, it does harm. Anyway, yeah, fuck it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Alright. I'm only going to be on for so much longer. I'm going to just leave it to y'all to entertain me, alright? That's how this should be. You guys want me to stick around? Ask me something interesting. What's the R word? Can you say it on the stream? Nah, I don't feel like it. I can. I'm not afraid to. Don't feel like it, though. Everyone knows what word I'm talking about. Doesn't need to be said. Yeah, stop being so fucking racist, Joe. I mean, honestly, I just use the word racist. I actually do. Like, you goddamn racist prick. People will get mad at you, they'll be like, what do you mean I'm racist? I'm not racist. And then, you know, you can probably point out how they are in some way. And, you know, probably be funny. Good for a good laugh. How have I been doing? That's a hard question to answer. I've not been doing too great. Been dealing with a lot of mental health shit lately and been struggling a lot. No, go away. Which is why I haven't been streaming as regularly as I'd like to. I'm just kind of drained lately. Like, I'm like really just drained and tired. And I wake up and have you can tell I seem exhausted. Yeah, I'm just exhausted in general. I don't know what it is. Maybe, look, maybe just transitioning is actually really hard on your body at some points, and like you need to just rest. I know I've been pretty hormonal lately. But like also just trying to get my meds right. I'm taking more Seroquel. I've upped my Seroquel lately because my doctor that prescribed it to me didn't seem to understand how to prescribe it and was giving me a low dose that literally all it did was like put me to sleep when like I should be like on like an antidepressant dose, which is closer to like 200, 300 milligrams. So I'm taking like 200 milligrams of that every night for the first time in like a few years now, and it's kind of made me a lot more tired too. Yeah. Calling someone racist for completely non-race related reasons is based. Yeah, I think it's actually kind of funny, just as long as it's not overused. Yes, I'm on antipsychotics, although I'm not on an antipsychotic dose. If you want to actually use it as an antipsychotic, you gotta up it to like 600 milligrams or more. That's the thing people know about like certain medications. It's like the dose will have, depending on the dose, it'll have different effects. And a lower dose of something like Seroquel is good for a sleeping aid. Higher dose, a more mid dose, like 2, 3, 400 milligrams, is a good dose for like an antidepressant. Using it for an antidepressant, and if you want it as an antipsychotic, yeah, that's like 600 to 800 milligrams or more. Which I've never been on that high of a dose. Sometimes I've wondered if I need it, but yeah, I don't know. My doctors swear to me that I'm not psychotic, so I guess I believe them. My girlfriend tells me this too. I guess I believe her. What do doctors know? I know, right? Fucking doctors telling me I'm not crazy. I'm the one stuck inside my fucking head. Like, if I'm telling you I'm crazy, maybe you should listen to me. I'm gonna wind up like Marilyn Monroe? In what way? Like, everyone's gonna wanna fuck me? And I'll, like, fuck the president or some shit? Or, like, addicted to drugs and shit. Yeah. Well, obviously people already wanna fuck me. Like, that goes without saying. Yeah, fucking doctors thinking they know anything about medicine with their MDs and their 10 years of medical school. Both, I'm gonna end up like, so yeah, I'm just gonna be Marilyn Monroe. I'm gonna be a really rich, well-desired drug addict, with a lot of powerful connections. And, I'll get dicked regularly, but it'll be a very, like, very, 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 powerful dicks, you know? High success dicks. Or maybe pussies. Can I be like can I be a lesbian Marilyn Monroe? I don't know. That doesn't work. Really, women don't really have much power to yes, all the rich lesbian CEOs and world leaders. Maybe who knows? Who knows, yo. Okay, I won't do the I'm doing THC now. We're not vaping nicotine. All right? Jesus. Jesus, y'alls. Women don't have power. Wow, misogynistic. I mean, am I lying? You're a woman, correct? Can you not concur? Where is all the power? Where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. It's with the dicks. The dicks hold all the power. Cause they're so inadequate and you know, they all have like inadequacy complexes. God. In your girl cock. all the power is in the girl cock. This is how women are gonna take back women are gonna take back capitalism with our girl cocks. Jesus. So yeah, y'all should like totally donate to my to my stream, yo, to this super professional setup. Help me to do more like shows or whatever, and like do better stuff. Yeah. What if people became what if powerful people became lesbian transgenders? If powerful people became trans lesbians, well, that's the goal, obviously, you know. End goal of the trans agenda, you know. First, we turn everyone's kids trans, you know. Then the parents will, of course, follow suit. And then, you know, somewhere along the way, the kids of the most powerful people on the planet, you know, the presidents and the prime ministers and the all the rich, powerful people, all of their kids, will get all of their kids, turn them trans, and we'll basically turn the kids into like blue-haired SJWs who will like screech at their parents and go like, like, you need to respect my pronouns or else I'm gonna fucking sue you, and like, God, I can't do that voice anymore. Like, yeah, you'd better check your privilege, Dad. You'd better check your privilege. And then that's the secret plot, yo. Y'all don't realize the whole privilege narrative. It was all a ruse. It was all nothing but a ruse, so that we would be able to use it against anyone who opposes trans people and say, "Damn, you should check your privilege," and then they'll go like, "Damn, I could check my privilege, or I could become trans, and then I'm a minority too. Ha!" So then they'll do that so they can avoid checking their privilege, because, like, most, like, especially well-to-do, white, upper-class people, will do whatever it takes to avoid checking their privilege. So, yeah, they'll become trans, and then, then all the rich, powerful people will be trans, and then the system will be exactly the same, except there will be more trans people. Except now we'll be exploited by other trans people, and that'll make it a far more fair and just system. I shouldn't joke about stuff like this, because like I do feel like conservatives are so fucking like conspiracy minded. Like, they'd hear us like joking about this kind of thing and be like, "Oh my god, this is what they're doing. I knew it." So yeah, that's gonna come back to bite me one day. Someone's gonna believe that I was serious, and they're gonna come back with like, "Oh, see, this is what the trans agenda is trying to do." Someone will make a video out there saying that one day. Damn, you're kind of craving pancakes with honey right now. You don't know why? That does sound dope. Pancakes with honey, yo. I I've been wanting to make some pancakes for a while. I guess some like walnuts. I like making banana walnut pancakes. Those are my favorite, fam. I loves me some banana walnut pancakes. Banana walnut pancakes. True. They good. So I should like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna call it, cuz I'm a little bit tired. So hells yeah, fam, my fam, my Hopium fam, all right. I want to let y'all know I appreciate each and every one of y'all hanging out, chatting, being cool. Y'all can remember there's a bunch of links down there you can check out to support my channel, all the different ways. Yeah, you can become a patron, all that stuff. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. But even if y'all don't do that, I need y'all to remember, okay? Remember that you have value, you have potential, and y'all are beautiful. All right? Take care of yourselves, fam. Love each other. I'll see y'all next time, very soon, for the next stream. All right? This weekend for sure. It'll be dope. It'll be poggies. All right? See y'all next time. I love y'all.